Martin, Roy was talking earlier in the week about how he sees so little between the two teams. Do you spend much time in the build-up to the game discussing the different scenarios of the big moments potentially in such a tight game, whether you go a goal up, a goal down, go down to 10 men, they go down to 10 men? Do you spend much time going through those kind of things?
Well, you certainly discuss not only your own form from previous matches, but obviously the opposition. I think that the natural. I would be very disappointed if Wales weren't discussing us at some stage or another. But yeah, you would have to go through certain scenarios. But the football changes so quickly. Within. For instance, if you talk about the Welsh game against Serbia, Gareth Bale hits the post I think it's the 83rd minute of the match, goes in, makes it 2-0. Within 60 seconds, Serbia have equalised in the game. Those scenarios are things that you can talk about, but develop during the game. But these sort of things happen in football all the time. I think that you can try and cover as many scenarios as possible, and something else will crop up that you thought that that was a bit strange. But overall, I don't think that there are anything that should surprise us. We know the players; they know their strengths and weaknesses. That we'll try and exploit that, and we will try and do the same ourselves.
Question for Seamus. Seamus, you know Ashley Williams very well. Everton having a very good season this year. Can Shane Long cause him problems?
I think Shane Long can cause any centre half in the world problems. Someone with that speed and that leap is dangerous for anyone. And obviously, Ashley is a club mate, and as you said, we're doing quite well this season. But my full focus this week is on Ireland. But yeah, Shane Long's capable of causing anyone problems.
Seamus, there's some talk about this game being similar to Scotland. Do you see that, or is there anything you can take from those games or learn from those games ahead of tomorrow?
Yeah, they're similar in terms, like the manager said, we know the players and whatever, but I just feel like we're going into this game with probably more confidence than the previous campaign. I've said before, I think the Euros has brought us all closer together. We're a good team with good players, and we're playing good football, and we're top of the group. So there's a lot of talk about Wales, but I think they're going to be in for a game as well.
Seamus, you're the only Irishman to put the ball past Wayne Hennessy in the Premier League this season, and you're on a good goal-scoring streak. Do you feel confident that you can kind of contribute in that area of the pitch?
Well, I hope so. That would be ideal to get in the score sheet or to set a goal up. But first and foremost, tomorrow night, if selected, my job would be to defend, and we've got very good attacking players. But I'm an attacking fullback, and as I said, I like to get forward. And if tomorrow night, if I'm on the pitch, then so be it.
I'll let you into something in the team. He'll be on tomorrow night, barring anything over between tonight and tomorrow.
Martin, what do you make of Wales's campaign so far? There is a lot of suggestions that having done so well in the summer, they're no longer the underdog, no longer a known quantity. Do you think they're suffering for the success a little bit?
No, I don't think they're suffering. I think that the expectation is very, very high now after their exploits in France, fantastic, into the semi-final. So I don't think if they were going into that competition as underdogs, they were in the same group as England, then that has gone by the wayside now. So expectation is very, very high, not only in Wales itself, but the expectation from within Europe itself is that Wales are very, very capable, possess some excellent players in the side, obviously a world-class player in Gareth Bale. And no, I don't think that. I don't think that there's been any lull. I think that they picked up. Perhaps maybe they might have thought that they might have won one of those matches, the Georgia game, which they could easily have been beaten in. That was never going to be easy at all. I mean, we had played them a few days earlier, and Seamus got the goal to win the game, but they played brilliantly first half against us in the match. So the games are not easy. But are Wales suffering? I don't see that at all. Genuinely don't see that. They are capable. Wales are capable of winning football matches, home or away.
question to both of you, but Seamus first. We spoke to Roy on Tuesday, and he spoke very well, very impressively, as he always does. In these sort of really big game weeks, is this when Roy's presence, when he really comes into his own, and you feel the benefit of having a character like Roy around?
Yeah, it's great having Roy around. You know, he knows what it means to put on the green shirt, and between Roy and the manager, the first thing that comes to mind is that they're winners. So it's ideal for us players to look up to. And you know, if things are getting a bit sloppy around the place, then we'd be told, and you know. That's what it's all about. But yeah, it's great having him around, even the likes of John O'Shea, who's been there and done it. So all the experience we can get is better. But all the lads just love meeting up, and you know, as I said, we have a few injuries, but there's players desperate to put on that green shirt and perform. So really looking forward to this game.
Same to Martin.
Yeah, exactly the same. That's why I took him.
The last couple of questions, please. Luke, and then Patrick again.
If I can ask the same question to both of you, does it show how far Wales and Ireland have come in the last 2 or 3 years, that this fixture has really captured the imagination outside of Ireland and Wales? To you first, Seamus, please.
Yeah, look, we when the manager came in, you know, we were probably in a sticky spell, but slowly but surely we started to get that confidence and started to win games, and some very big games, going back to obviously Shane Long's goal against Germany, and then the night in Bosnia, and then that league game. I think all them games give you confidence and make you come in thinking you can beat most teams that you play, and that's definitely the case. And obviously Wales have their own story as well. They had a great Euros. They've got some good players coming through, so it's a great tie for the neutrals.
And same question to you, Martin.
I'm sorry, just that Seamus is doing the talking, and he's perfectly capable of doing it. He's very eloquent, so I'm just going to agree with him again. Exactly the same. Next question for Seamus, please.
It is for Seamus, actually. Seamus.
Yeah. I told you.
I think you were asked earlier about Ashley Williams. I just wondered, like, captain versus captain, what it will be like as a club mate. But in the tunnel, will you shake hands? Will you just be looking ahead at the coin toss? What are you like before a game, especially when it's someone you know, but who's going to be a rival for the next hour and a half?
No, I'll be fully focused. I'll have the green shirt on and not the blue shirt that day. So that's my full focus. I got to get to know Ashley quite well and get very close to him at club level. He's a great lad, but he's a winner as well. So all I can say is once I have that green shirt on, that's all I care about, and be fully focused.
There's no hellos, there's no handshakes, none of that. No. Right, never seen that face before. It's the keen face.
No. Okay. Martin, just wait for the mic.
Martin, apologies. It wouldn't be the same. Martin, discipline has been a little bit of not an issue in terms of we're not an old physical team, but we've lost Hendrick through a suspension, we've lost Brady through a needless kicking the ball away, and we've 4 players, including Seamus, on the yellow tomorrow. Wales have got 4 or 5 as well. Would you hope that the referee, Rizzoli, shows a little bit of common sense? This could be a derby duel, there could be tackles flying in, and he shows a bit of common sense tomorrow.
Well, there are two points to that. Number one, I don't see us having any real discipline issues, other than Robbie throwing the ball away, which is kind of daft, really. And outside that, no, we don't. Referees these days now put out yellow cards, like you know, if they've got something in their pocket, they might as well show it. So that's it. And players are getting booked rather easily these days, and 2 bookings now in a set of matches. It's almost certain that players are going to get suspended and miss matches during the course of it. We've had that before. But in terms of the referee, you'd want. I think what you're looking for a referee is just to have some sort of common sense approach to the game, and. If it is a bookable offence, I think obviously he should book the player. But some referees decide to want to show their authority very, very early on, and then get themselves in tricky situations later on in the match. But overall, no, I think the referee tomorrow evening is very, very capable, and he will deal with the situations as he sees fit. But in terms of us discipline problems, it's nearly certain that you will pick up yellow cards along the way.
Okay.